that's for sure.
Hello, welcome to Knockin Chu Out.
I'll put up a flyer in the lobby and all the other buildings like it.
I've never met anyone as fierce as you when you're on a mission.
Hey, maybe want to get a cup of coffee?
Sorry, I can't. I haven't even hit.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Welcome to Knockin Chu Out. I won't be less enthusiastic because I have a stuffy nose, an itchy stuffy nose. What? Wow, what do you?
Static data.
Salad makes you gag.
My dad is just sour, you know?
Sour to you. My throat is feeling kind of scratchy, so I'm gonna take a cough.
The fans in the Valley of the Sun are sensing big things, especially on the heels of last week's landscape-shifting championship match. The undisputed WWE Championship. A trip to WrestleMania to meet Randy Orton. The biggest spotlight of all. He's trying to retain it. Cody's trying to win it back. What a counter!
And yes, I'm aware I put the raw thumbnail. Thank you, but I remember.
McIntyre's have major issues with Dan Hagler in the past. McIntyre's going to finish this thing for Cody.
Welcome to Knockin Chu Out. I'm doing just fine, but I'm a little upset because I had a little stuffy and itchy nose all day. I hope I'm not getting a head cold, but if I am, at least it's now and not later.
We are only 36 days away to WrestleMania 42 at Allegiant Stadium. The intensity is ramped up. The Vegas-bound title seekers have created an urgency that's palpable. And here in Phoenix, the champ is here. Wrestling royalty with music royalty. Grammy winner Jelly Roll is back with us. What a privilege.
Jelly Roll again.
Jelly's former SummerSlam tag team partners.
Because WrestleMania has to have a celebrity.
As RKO on his way to the biggest match of all, it's time to sign the contract for Mania tonight. General Manager Nick Aldis will handle those two. Looking over the contract as it stands right now. That'll be coming up with Cody and Randy later tonight from here in Phoenix.
Aldis, you can take that contract and shove it up your ass. Move.
Are
you see what happened?
As if I didn't already know.
That title was stolen from me.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't help yourself,
You have
could
your
you?
hands stolen.
Got to make sure your golden boy, Cody Rhodes, got the title match before WrestleMania. You're going to get out here right now, and you're going to make this right.
Drew, you was annoying.
I'll stay here all night long and explain this to you in plain English. There is nothing to make right. Part of being champion, as you well know, is defending the championship. And I made you do that in a fair one-on-one contest. A contest in which, by the way, you headbutted a referee. And it still didn't go your way.
I'm not much of a tea
And now
drinker.
you're out here
I'm more of
playing
a
the
coffee
victim
drinker.
again. Drew, you're looking for somebody to blame.
Blame yourself.
What you should be really looking at are the consequences of your own actions.
But I have a cough drop and it's kind of working.
The consequences of my actions. Yeah, aside the fact.
Because it was really my nose, not my
You had to
throat.
make the match with Cody, yeah. Even though we had a deal, he lost the Royal Rumble. He
cough
lost
drop
the
can
Elimination
clear your
Chamber.
nasal
But you had to make sure the
passages, so-
corporate champion got his belt right. You corporate stooge. Don't you dare call me that. You know who I am. You know where I came from. You want to talk about the Rumble? You want to talk about the Chamber? Oh, you mean those two matches where you screwed Cody out of his shot? Real rich for the guy who claims to keep getting screwed. So you listen to me. You did everything you could to prevent Cody from getting a fair shot, and now I understand why. Because the first time he got one, he beat you. You know it, and I know it. This is
Bullshit.
What's that word? It's not nothing with the head. I'm gonna piece it.
Mommy, because they're not on Netflix, they're on USA.
Yahoo! What's that?
When the threat level seemingly could not get any higher. And so, the Samoan Warrior. The temperature has risen here in Phoenix.
Yay!
Mom can watch. You sure can. Alright, Mom.
Fix what? Huh, Junior? You wouldn't even be champion
If
if
it
it
weren't
wasn't for
for
me.
you.
So let's state the facts. I fixed the situation last week. So Drew McIntyre is no longer champion.
It started earlier. Midnight. On midnight. Well, it
So
says
this
Phoenix,
isn't
Arizona. They have a time difference there, so if it was programmed
This
earlier,
isn't
then whatever.
about Cody. This isn't about everybody else. So you pointing fingers, you blaming people,
Have her show her face. You need to know what I'm working with. Bruh,
blaming Nick,
you like a
blaming
joke?
everybody else.
You want want to jiff because you're looking at a 68-year-old woman. So look at past posts that I have. You'll find a pic of my mom somewhere.
So let me bring it down to the truth. What the hell you gonna do about it? What am I gonna do about it? You wanna know what I'm gonna do about it? You, Nick, Cody, these people, I'm done with you all.
I quit.
I quit.
Yeah.
What?
I quit.
McIntyre's just walking off me.
Yay! Finally! We got the picture.
She a big girl. She knows what to do. Well, you would not be more wrong.
But they just broke him. He says that is enough. Drew
I know, there's
McIntyre
not no
just
big.
says,
She
"I
is
quit,"
skinny as
and
I am.
walks away. A week ago at this time, the guy was the undisputed WWE champion, and now he says he's done. He quits. Just walks
No,
off.
thank you. She doesn't like being on camera
Broken
that much.
Drew McIntyre. One bitter disappointment too many perhaps for the Scottish psychopath. I hope calmer heads prevail, but for now, McIntyre is out.
We got a lot to digest here, trying to figure it all out. But for now, let's get you set for this massive slate of Friday Night Smackdown coming your way from right here in Phoenix.
Whoa, that's
Charlotte
Charlotte.
Flair, Alexa Bliss, they have made their way here. Another massive tag team match.
I love that she's still inspired by that little girl and she wears gear inspired by her.
For the gold against the new champs.
That graffiti is really cute, but it also gives me French Prince of Bel-Air vibes.
Distance now for Nia and Lash. Tag team championship match is ahead, and the Miz has a big platform and an A+ level guest. It's Miz TV with Jelly Roll as the special guest. That's tonight right here on Smackdown from Phoenix, Arizona.
Fellas, the plan worked perfectly. The Wyatts are still number one contenders, and we still have this. But the job isn't done tonight. Tonight, you and me, we're gonna take care of Rowan and take care of Haii. As for this, Tom, I need you to guard this with your life.
It's gonna possess them. It's gonna possess
Without
them.
this,
I know it.
the Wyatts get nothing.
It's gonna
Let's
possess
go to work.
them.
Why you did?
いいランタンだな。ソロの手下だ。Money decide to be on back。使われてんだよ、ソロで。家族にしがみついて、しまいには自分を失うぞ、多分。
I understand. That's cool.
That's what happens when you learn a language, mommy.
Stay the hell away from my family before you get hurt.
Serious here on the heels of Uncle Howie's nearly recapturing their sacred lantern. Now he attacks. Almost to someone in the NFTs. Will be opposite of Wyatt Sicks. America. And the MFTs. That is underway next on Smackdown.
Hi there.
I got you right where I want you.
So they finally doing an individuals on these guys. On. Oh, never mind. They should have done it for that. Drew quit in storyline or real life issues with his booking. Who am I to say? I have no idea, but the matter is, do I care that
They
much?
say you're distracted.
I mean, yes
but
and
you
no.
can't sit still.
It's a
And if it
complicated
doesn't hook
feeling.
you in 8 seconds, you're gone. Funny, because when I start playing on the screen, you show up.
But usually people
And
who
that's the
quit in
part people
WWE,
forget.
they usually come back.
Without you, there would be no me. There would be nothing to see. Fandango.
It's not really a legit quit until they go on social media about it, which I'm sure Drew McIntyre will do, but he did it live on the show and then he's tweeting about it, so that leaves you questioning.
That was fast.
Hi there. Gotta turn my light on.
Remote choice delivery and fast expert setup.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
I'm so hungry.
Auntie?
Consumer Cellular knows there are a lot of offers flying around, but they slip away too fast. We don't play games. What you see is what you get. Bet you're glad you wore cargo pants. See how we can cut your bill. Call Consumer Cellular.
Don't know Domino's $9.99 best deal ever? Just pick your crust. Maybe hand pizza.
Gluten-free crust?
Good and crispy too. Load on up to 7 toppings like
Bacon, 3 different types of cheeses.
green peppers and get it all for under $10. Only at Tom. No.
On March 20th.
Oh, by the way, the wrestling server was down, so I'm using a wrestling server that's a TV server. So that's why you hear no waiting room music. Let me see if it's working now. Now that it's been a while.
For Patriots is human backup power where it matters most. Solar.
Okay, it's working. It's working again. What?
But we're right around the corner.
Sorry, that was private.
AJ Styles, and tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster Friday, April 17th, to WWE Hall of Fame.
Out of nowhere, I don't know what to tell you. He says he quits. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about. He quits, man. He quits. Right when I was about to whoop. What? Only one person does the whoop around here, and that's Trick Williams. Get your own material, dog. Wrong folk talk. Now when you gonna do your job? But shut your ass up! Do a job!
Right?
The only job that you got, Trick, is me whooping your ass! Huh?
Well, this ought to be interesting.
Hey,
Let's take a breath.
And what, chill out?
Yeah.
And chill out me? Last time you told me that, look what happened. So it ain't happening no more, and I'm not being disrespected no more. What he know about disrespect? You gonna let him talk to me like that? That was disrespect. What Randy Orton did last week, that was disrespect. Do your job, Nick. Do my job. Do your job, Nick.
All right, let's talk about Randy Orton. He's busy tonight signing a contract for WrestleMania, but I can talk to you about Jacob Fatu. It seems to me that that's what you want. So tonight, that's what you get. Trick Williams and Jacob Fatu. Whoa. Tonight.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, yes,
do your job.
to me.
Who hired this guy?
Oh, you want to talk
Where's
about hiring?
Trick?
Hey, one guy already quit. You want 2 people out of a job tonight? Keep going the way you're going. If not, go get ready.
You something else. You something else, dog. Fatu and Trick. Let's talk about it.
Someone's getting a whooping tonight.
Do you
We
think
will
there's
see
going to
her
be
later
a
on.
walk footing? Of course I do.
Wyatt Sicks. There's far more than just titles right now.
Since when have you seen a WWE superstar quit on live TV and never came back? And it doesn't count if they're legends because that they took that opportunity. Get out!
I'm taking it all.
Get out!
Tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Taking their way to the ring, accompanied by MFT.
Timothy Thatcher, new Evolve GM. I have no idea who that is. But what I do know is that Kendall Gray vacated her Evolve champion, and now she's officially on the NXT roster now. So I wonder who will be the new Women's Evolve champion, because I guess now whoever is Evolve champion will are almost guaranteed NXT stars at that point.
The win to Lost Gaza, who continue progressing in the match. And post-match there was a brawl that ensued, which has only furthered the
I want Carly to come back. I want Carly Bright to come so bad. I doubt she would become champion, but I just want Carly on NXT already.
This has been boiling up for some time. All of that. Germany and January 9th at 8-man tag team. Wyatt Sicks. Dakota took the lead with the Rash Haii. And then at Montreal in late January, Wyatt Sicks lost the WWE Tag Team Championship to the MFTs.
No, because this has nothing to do with Cody.
Singles action that we just saw recently at the end of February as well.
Well, effectively getting the 2 group leaders in Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa paired up with their massive, not-so-secret weapons in Talatonga, all 7 feet of him, and the enormous Eric Rowan.
And look at this battle of big men facing off. Drive for the shoulder tackle, sizing each other up, sensing the strength and power.
Sounds like fun.
No part of the massive power of Eric Rowan. Certainly more than one way to skin a cat, and Talatonga has just followed orders from Solo Sikoa to a T since he got brought into this MFT group.
What do I think about the MFT? Still pointless.
You mentioned it, Jimmy. Why they lost their tag, they lost their precious lantern to the
USA, which
NFT
we
a
don't
couple of
have.
months back.
So.
And things have quite simply gone badly for the Wyatt Sicks ever since. As Solo put it, the Wyatts are nothing without their lantern.
Means the world to them.
It represents the spirit and the legacy of the legendary Bray Wyatt. It really is the focal point of this group's mystique. Without it, their threat seems to be minimized.
Solo just found out the sheer size of Eric Rowan, and now Uncle Howdy right in on Sikoa.
There's a lot of pent-up anger unleashed now from Uncle Haii, who just carries this air of unsettling calm, almost as if he knows something the rest of us do not yet know. Solo Sikoa not once has shown any fear from the Wyatt Sicks, and that is something to be said.
Now, these two were in singles action back on February 27th, and Haii was able to come up with a win. Went to retrieve the lantern, but Tonga then was on the attack, kicked Haii to the back of the head, and the NFTs were able to secure the lantern and ran off with it.
There's simply nothing noble about the look at this. Nothing noble about the NFTs, just as the referee is turned there. The massive Tonga strikes, and once again it is the NFTs who have a major impact.
I don't care, do it yourself. No. Do it yourself.
Mommy, please.
What happened here? What happened?
Mommy, commercial, like you know.
Sikoa and Tonga. Early damage.
How many times they're gonna do a Wyatt Sicks versus MFT until they get Bray Wyatt's lantern back, I assume. So whenever that'll be, most likely WrestleMania, because we need more matches, and this filler match ought to do it. I'm gonna get my dinner now.
Everywhere you look.
Big headbutt. Haii has sustained some damage.
JC Mateo clearly impressed with the movement of Tonga here that has been massively effective and completely neutralizing Uncle Haii.
Non-title match. Of course, when it comes to the Wyatt Sicks, of course they want gold. But what drives them is seeing that lantern in the hands of the MFTs. Tonga has been very impressive early on here with a big elbow drop.
Just utter devastation being reaped by this massive individual. That what a pickup for Solo Sikoa. Such a smart move. From the MFTs have looked like a very different group ever since the inclusion of Tonga.
Yeah, it's like he was the final piece of the puzzle, given that size, that enforcer. This Eric Rowan face to face. You can see the frustration as Solo Sikoa was meeting him in the corner. And now all that pressure against the neck of Haii. Oh, massive uppercut.
Just completely in sync with one another. The second the referee's back was turned there, immediately ready to pounce was Tonga. And this is just how you execute a plan. Solo Sikoa style.
See that lantern? Oh, it's staying with me forever, baby. It ain't going nowhere.
Trash talk continues. Uncle Haii has been completely neutered thus far in this match. Far from the usual psychological tormentor that he likes to be, he is the one now being victimized by Solo Sikoa and his group of hounds.
Haii's doing anything he can to try to break free from Solo's grip.
So desperate. Oh! Spinning Solo connects.
Into the cover. And that spinning Solo almost enough to get it done. Great scene
this
here.
Might be a bad idea because I saw the taste of the cough drop in my
Uncle
mouth.
Haii and Eric Rowan going out against the current tag team champs, Solo Sikoa, Tonga, and the MFTs
yeah,
who've been
bad
in
idea.
complete
I'll wash my
control.
mouth
Moments ago we saw Solo Sikoa just taunting Uncle Haii, saying, "You see that lantern over there? Their sacred family lantern. It ain't going anywhere."
And it has just been a scene of carnage for the past several minutes, and Uncle Haii now is battling for his life and survival. It's a battle he's slowly starting to lose.
You are seeing power and explosiveness from Tonga tonight. He has looked to be in his best form, Wade.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, the power doesn't surprise me. The movement of Tonga tonight, though, has been that of a cruiserweight. Incredibly impressive. Solo Sikoa has got his man cooking, and now perhaps ready to deliver the final blow is Sikoa, the leader of the MFTs.
They've been in complete control of Uncle Howdy for the majority of this match. Oh, he's looking at getting a little bit of his own medicine.
What a bitter pill to swallow this would be.
But a counter off of Sister Abigail potential. And the back suplex by Howdy. Both men down. Howdy's so desperate to get to Big Eric Rowan.
Well, perhaps just one taunt too many, but Uncle Howdy, who snapped at the right time, got out of trouble, but needs this tag to the enormous Eric Rowan, and he's in.
Here comes Rowan.
Yes.
A series of right hands and a chop against Tama Tonga. Oh, and Rowan drops him. Right into the corner with the drop kick.
And finally, an equalizer to the devastation that Tama Tonga has thrown out in this match.
Rowan cleaning up everything on the apron.
Utterly maniacal in the process, but don't write Tama Tonga up quite yet.
Running elbow as he takes down the nearly 7-foot tall Tonga.
Elbow, crossbody, whatever, it was highly effective, and Tala's in trouble here.
Rowan hooking the leg to put it away. Tala survives it.
Well, Tala, from utter dominance early on in this match, is now completely floundering, and that is how effective Eric Rowan has been since tagging in.
He was sitting back waiting for his opportunity to deliver.
It's a big old human to be picking up. I don't know if Eric Rowan saw any of that tag, but he knows about it now.
Sikoa with the blind tag and the big boot, and now Sikoa is going up top. Knees were up. Knees were up. Damage done to Solo Sikoa.
Rejuvenated Uncle Howdy, ready to get back into the firefight and finish this thing.
This is what it looks like. But instead of Sikoa, a spike is delivered just when Sikoa needed it. And Rowan saves the day.
And Rowan had to save the day. Uncle Howdy was done after that Samoan spike. And the action continued to spill out all over the place here. Both men down. Two monsters wiping each other out. That leaves us Solo Sikoa and Uncle Howdy in the ring.
What kind of food is this? It's mac and cheese with chicken.
Casey Mateo, Casey and Loomis, as they look to square off here.
This thing's on the door. About to explode. Exploding too.
Tama Tonga and Joe Gacy rolling.
Extracurriculars in front of the referee, not what he can do about this. His concern with Solo Sikoa.
And big spike just levels Joe Gacy. And another one on Dexter Loomis.
And now everybody flattened out ringside. One man left on his feet, and it's Solo Sikoa ready to pounce on Uncle Howdy.
That spike is armed and dangerous and loaded.
Yes, get it, girl.
And the lantern, for a moment, it gets the attention of Solo Sikoa.
Sikoa knows how crucial possession of that lantern is.
Nikki running off with it.
Nikki, you finally done something.
Amidst the fog of war, Nikki Cross has the clarity and passes the ball into danger. But lantern
Back on his feet. Sister Abigail.
No, because the moment is back again. The moment is back in his hands. The moment is back in his hands.
Well, total chaos here, but finally, Uncle Howdy and his family of Brisbits have recaptured Tama Tonga.
As he was ordered to do by Solo in recent
The moment
weeks.
it was back in his hands, I said it.
Anything it takes to protect that. And Tama Tonga did just that.
Just drilled Uncle Howdy with the cutthroat, and the possession of the lantern now back with the MFTs.
Just when Nikki thought she had done everything it takes, The anguish, the pain on her face.
Why didn't you kept it?
Judgment Day looks different. We can't let our history with Judgment Day cloud our judgment and cause us the WWE tag titles.
What does that have to do with anything? That's not the Judgment Day.
It is. The guy with the big block head, that's JC Madonna. He been eating. The guy with the slick back hair, that's Dominic. He done put on some muscle.
When we face those guys, me and you are going to become tag team champions.
That's what's up.
Blah, 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 blah. Huh. Everyone knows that you guys are the #1 contender because of us. Because we did the hard lifting.
While you were backstage relaxing, doing your hair, we were putting the hard work.
Exactly.
Beating all the tag teams in Smackdown.
Tiene razón. You guys are right. You did all the hard work. And then we wiped the floor with you immediately. But I'll tell you what, you guys look fresh. We're fresh. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep. I never met y'all a day in my life. And one of y'all not winning the other.
That's not what I was thinking. Look, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go talk to Aldous.
I never met you a day in my life.
Tranquilo, it's okay. Put on your pullaways, scratch each other, do whatever you have to do to get ready. Because this match between the four of us is happening tonight. Sign me up for that one.
Wow, you got your hair. You got your hair.
Now before Jade
You got your hair
gets her
frizzed.
focus fully on Rhea Ripley in WrestleMania, bitter rivals looking for violent revenge.
I kinda like it better frizzed.
Against the dangerous Michin. That is next, right here on SmackDown. Jade Cargill in action.
Walk in like you own the air. Because confidence, that's your superpower. You don't dodge the noise. You flip it, own it, make it yours. Walk in loud, walk out legendary.
I got the dessert. I was eating some macaroni and cheese with chicken. I was able to buy it again. So it's all good. Barely hear me. I'm sorry, but I can't help that. My mom likes her volume the way it is. But yes, Ma, please lower this because they're saying they can't hear me. That's as low as it's gonna get, but alright. But tomorrow I finally get the laptop. So I'm gonna set it up and try out the CD player I brought. I have everything, like, you know, mouse and mouse pads, yeah, and CD player wise. I was able to get those first, but not the laptop.
Cody and Randy coming up, and tonight's winners of the cricket fan seat upgrade. We celebrate the Spears family. Ringside seats and swag courtesy of cricket. They are all smiles tonight. Smile, Spears family. You're on cricket.
It's a pretty damn good Friday the 13th for the Spears family. Congrats.
But talking only gets you so far.
Did you see Charlie using R-Truth's head as a mirror? Yeah. I didn't catch it at
You
first.
really think you deserve this title? You can even be Kiana tonight. Let it on me. I have zero issues with shutting you up tonight and proving that Tiffy time has expired.
Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James coming up tonight. Which last week was the mic drop moment. For Jade Cargill opposite Rhea Ripley. This week, all business against Michin. Michin has been waiting to get hands on Jade for a while.
Yeah, there's been some issues going back a few months. So this was back in December, what was supposed to be Cargill versus Michin. Never got started. Cargill attacking Michin before she could make her entrance. Michin, weapon in hand, attempted some payback. It was all going smoothly, but ultimately, Jade Cargill's physicality just simply outmatched Michin. Now, subsequent to these events you're seeing now, these two faced off on our December holiday tour. Cargill intentionally injuring Michin in the match. And Michin has only just received a clean bill of health. And of course, it's now on vengeance, and here we go.
Michin attacking from behind, right from the start, spinning kicks. She's wasting no time.
No ding, ding, ding on this one. That's a major, major bad blood. Michin losing 3 months of her career to that intentional shoulder injury caused by Jade Cargill.
Well, now we got a bell here. You know, sometimes this business isn't always about chasing titles, it's about standing your ground, seeking revenge, and you can see all the emotion in Michin.
Yeah, clearly with a major score to settle.
Michin's outfit is so plain, but why do I get like, you know, a Power Ranger training outfit with that simple outfit?
Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. There is a lot of roadway between now and then. Upsets to a plan can happen, as we saw with McIntyre and Cody last week. Let's say Michin does win here in this non-title.
Suicide dive that drives her all the way into the barrier wave.
A victory here for Michin. She can have the argument that in the coming weeks she deserves a championship match against Cargill prior to Mania, and then all plans go out the window. But the storm has just struck.
And a big pumpkin by Jade Cargill. Of course, you mentioned so much time between now and WrestleMania. Yes, we have exciting championship matches that are set, but this road to WrestleMania is intense and it is unpredictable. 5 weeks to go until we are in Las
And Biggie is married to her sister.
Right now, turning things around in a major way has been Jade Cargill, who rode out that early storm.
Biggie is the brother-in-law of Michin.
And suddenly looks good as new, and you would not want to be Michin right now. Of course, this is a Michin who has not competed in the best part of 3 months. You question where that ring wind is at. She looks in fantastic physical shape. That doesn't always tell the whole story.
Which is exactly why I like her strategy and her mindset for the surprise attack. right from the start. Just jump on her. What did you think of it?
Love the mindset. Unfortunately, it's been snuffed out after a couple of minutes here. I don't know if enough damage has been done to the women's WWE champ Cargill to actually get a victory here, but there is no quit in Michin, I will tell you that. This woman is
I didn't know Mickey was married. Learn something new every day. Yeah, he's married to Michin's older sister. I think older sister. So Michin is the sister-in-law of Biggie now. Not to race stereotype, but these Korean girls like big black guys. Nothing offensive.
No, she better hold her dick out.
Mommy.
That shit is coming out.
Mommy.
That's like they always.
There are certain superstars who can change things in an instant. We just saw it a moment ago, Wade, with Jade Cargill. When you possess her strength and power, just when Michin had started to rally with some offense on the outside.
And what a battle it has been so far for both women, but right now Jade Cargill looks as if she's ready to do
Since when does Jade Cargill have a nip slip anyway?
As a daisy and simply glowing in there. Less can be said of Michin, however, who is in big trouble.
She doesn't even have a big rack. She just likes to wear it too open.
Driving that right
Because when you don't have
Michin's throat.
And the point
when you don't have a rack, you have to cut it so at least it can show the cleavage part
it was to send a message to the women's locker room, hey, get in my face, mess with me, this is what's coming your way.
Feels like Jade has been doing nothing but sending messages. WWE
Yep.
Women's Champion, 132 days now has been her reign.
Well, this now continues to be the message to the rest of the locker room. Stay out of my way, especially now on the road to WrestleMania.
Doesn't make it better. It depends who you're talking about.
Rhea Ripley. Press. Didn't hook the leg, not enough to keep Michin down.
Yeah, a very arrogant pin there from, at times, a very arrogant woman. However, if you are the women's WWE champ, I say that gives you the right to be as arrogant as you like. You've got the hardware to back it up.
Such velocity as you saw the small of the back of Michin nearly collapsing. You talk about arrogance, you talk about confidence and being in control and showing your opponent.
Well, this is only going to serve to antagonize Michin. The question is, does Michin have enough left in the tank to do something about the antagonism? Yes, she does.
Quick one right here. By Jade and covers.
This has just been a physical mismatch so far in this contest. Of course, Michin, a huge fan of the hardcore style. She likes to have her hands on kendo sticks and weapons. Not an option tonight in this particular matchup. And that perhaps swings things in favor of Jade Cargill.
Big crowd here in Phoenix trying to rally support for Michin.
It's about
the Mortgage Matchup Center, home for the NBA's Phoenix Suns. As Michin trying to fight back into position.
Just crumbling in the process. So strong is Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill's the WWE Women's Champ. This is a non-title match against Michin. Spine Buster. It was last week they had a heated exchange, and that's why we have this match. The arching. Michin able to get her shoulders up. Now, back in late February, Michin confronted Jade backstage. Wade threatened her with a kendo stick, looking for revenge for previously injuring her. Jade injured her back in late 2025.
Oh, going for Jade in here, perhaps, Joe. This is not a good place to be for Michin. She is scrambling for her life and gets out of trouble.
What a counter by Michin.
Finally, a little daylight for Michin, although damage is already done. Perhaps showing on the body of Michin.
Off the tornado, TNT covering the leg.
Made a boo-boo.
She
This is
recovered though,
really
mommy.
where Michin's body needs to start cooperating after a 3-month
Ma, it's not a
layoff.
mistake unless you make it look like a mistake.
To the WWE champion.
It was Jade who did that
I make
damage
dance
that kept her out.
mistakes
Was
all the
looking for
time in
defeat, but
videos
instead,
sometimes, and as long as you not make it look
to
like a
counter and
mistake,
find
you
some position, but it has been
let it go
offense
by.
right now from Michin that has her in position again. Oh man,
A sliced bread. And the champ is in a bad way here. Michin looking to put this one to bed.
Eat the feet. But Jade rolls out of position. What an opportunity lost by Michin.
There's a fortuitous bounce there for Jade Cargill all the way out of the ring, preventing Michin getting that crucial pin. But there should be no let up here from Michin, who smells blood.
In her sights, running down that apron to the end zone. Jade gets out of the way.
A rolling senton, nice movement there from the WWE Women's Champ. Smashing the lumbar spine of Michin. And this one just did a 180. There might be no way back now for Michin.
No, that was serious
new bigger
damage done.
tank. But I don't want to show it right now because it's kind of not ready still yet. Because we're kind of missing sand for the tank, and we need to get it quickly because he keeps getting trapped in the corner, and I hate trying to rescue him.
That was one hell of a fight from Michin. No mistake, the best
Ma, she was trying to lick her hand like she usually does, Mom. She was trying to lick her hand like she always does.
Doubling down on the damage with that powerbomb onto the security barrier. One choke slam and one jaded later. And Jade Cargill is in top form as we close in on WrestleMania. Let's head over to Captain Kelly.
She was trying to lick her hand, but she licked her hair. That's why she stopped.
Jade, of course, tensions between you and Rhea Ripley. I did want to address.
Excuse me, you better not touch Rhea's girlfriend.
Y'all seen that? That is what happens when these wrestlers believe in their own hype. Now all these women backstage know what it is. When they see me in these hallways, they get real quiet. But for some reason, the world tells me that I should be scared of one woman. Rhea Ripley. And for some reason, I keep thinking scared of what from what? Who? I'm me. And what am I afraid of? I don't see a challenger. I don't see a threat. And I ain't never been afraid of nothing my whole damn life. And I damn ain't starting today. So Rhea, I'm gonna beat your ass come WrestleMania. And I'm gonna show you why I'm always on top.
Well, she doesn't need to talk to camera anymore.
Didn't even know Ripley was here today.
I didn't know she was here.
Jade Cargill wasn't aware of this either.
You're wearing a crop.
Elimination Chamber winner. The seat
my queen, you're wearing a crop.
version of Rhea Ripley.
It's a lot easier to Smackdown Ripley when she's
You're wearing a crop and some long shorts. Highway shorts, that's what they're called.
Cascade of boos raining down Jade's actions in the ring.
You out here running your mouth? But now you want to run from a fight with me.
I would back away too if you were wearing a crop now because
You're not that
that
embodiment of female
is too
empowerment.
much. That's too much beauty to behold.
You're not the. You're not even a.
But after WrestleMania, you are gonna be my bitch.
Rhea arrives, and Rhea speaks loudly, and it is set for the WWE Women's Championship in 5 weeks at WrestleMania. Jade Cargill defending against Rhea Ripley.
You let me know the yells. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Nick, what is going on with the Drew McIntyre situation?
Honestly, I don't know. It's Drew. But look, I have to take it seriously. But as far as you're concerned, I just want you to focus on this contract. All right?
I looked at it. It's all in order.
All right.
Thank you.
See you out there.
Thank you.
Again.
Cody, listen,
Again,
I
a
don't
backwards
want this to
apology.
turn into a thing again. Honest to God, I just came over to say congratulations.
Yeah.
You did it, man. You said you were going to do it, and you did. You're walking into WrestleMania as WWE champion. So congratulations, and I'm rooting for your team, whatever it's worth.
No, Ma, he's being valid.
Okay, I don't want to make it a thing either. But I know you said the exact same thing to Randy Orton.
Yes. Like,
Sammy, what are we doing? We keep crossing paths. Let's just get to the root of this. If you're looking for a title shot on the backside of WrestleMania from Randy, I'm sure you have it. For me, I haven't even wrestled Randy yet. So sorry if I'm being short with you, but if anybody deserves a title match, it's you. We could walk into Nick's office right now and get you that. You're Sami Zayn. Is that what this is about? You want a title shot?
the truth comes out.
I can't believe that you would think so lowly of me, Cody.
Excuse me?
I can't. You know why I said that to Randy Orton? Because that's Randy Orton, okay? Randy Orton is one of one. He's a 14-time WWE champion. There will never be anyone like Randy Orton in the history of this business ever again. I look up to Randy Orton, Cody. I don't look up to you. And do you know why? Because we're friends. Cody, remember?
Are you sure?
Friends are supposed to be equals, Cody, okay? So yeah, you may be walking into the main event of WrestleMania again. And you may be WWE champion again. But in my eyes, we're equals. So you don't get to talk down to me like that.
I'm not talking down to you. Here you are talking about how you don't look up to me. I spent this whole week on media talking about how you were magical. Because I do look up to you. I am inspired by you. What is this whole thing about? You don't look up to me. Cool, I found that. You've made your point. You don't look up to me. Well, you don't need to. Just look right here.
water bottle punch. Yes, it's always there. Live more game. Oh wait. I thought that was for a second.
You ever think this may be not
No,
meant
because
for you?
it sounded like Liv Morgan's laugh for a second. He's still
Yes, he did.
You need to stay far, far away from me. Do you understand?
Dude, you getting close to me. You're the one getting close.
Hey, we got massive star power in our WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. The first title defense for the Irresistible Forces. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, going right to the cauldron right away. Facing the determined Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
I think I'm Nicki Minaj.
It's not Nicki Minaj, Ma. It's Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh. I didn't. It sounded
Mommy.
It sounded like it.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. Because it's not. It's only been the same song every single time.
The show started.
Rematch?
Rated T for team.
can't be the new Karrion Kross and otherwise. But speaking of Karrion Kross, I actually saw them the other day. Speaking of Karrion Kross, I saw him the other day on Instagram. They like to go to haunted houses on their own time. Scarlett, Shotzi, and him, they like to go into haunted houses and visit abandoned places. I'm like they're kind of like ghost hunters in their own time a little bit, or it's a gimmick either way. But still. It's just going to a haunted place. Ma, people do that at one point. You know how many people went into that insane asylum, mommy? You know, that mental institution next to Target back at our old place. So you guys don't know, but there used to be a mental institution like back in the 2000s, way before I was born even, and it was right next to what is now Target and a shopping center and Home Depot and all that stuff. So back in my old town district, people would break into it and go inside it and just see if there's scary shit in there, because people have either off themselves or they died in there and stuff. So. That mental institution was closed down way before I was born, so I have no idea what it looked like or anything. I never went inside it though, but some of my friends said they have. A star. I don't even know, but that's not really the point. Crossing Courtney and Jesse Ventura was awesome. I don't know, because I don't really know. I mean, I know who Jesse Ventura is, but I don't know him on a personal level. It was way before I was born. Sammy is slowly turning heel, yes, and I am for it. Oh, so now you happy about Sami Zayn turning heel? Now you happy. So.
I wanted Cody to turn.
Not heel, not Cody. Dummy, Sammy's. They're not both gonna turn heel.
Congrats on your Mania match. If Jade wouldn't have taken me out of my shoulder before, we would have had a whole different conversation. The pity party is not fixed.
Okay. Look, Rhea, thanks. Honestly. She just needs a second. Come on, Michin. Let's go somewhere else and talk.
Oh dear. Please tell me Michin's not the one who's going to influence on this whole match.
Always a quick reaction for this living legend.
Karrion Kross should come back. I don't know, because he's doing pretty well for himself in Honor of Glory, and I would hate for him to have that all taken away.
The Queen is here. Charlotte Flair and
Sammy got injured on his Raw debut by having the crowd. I wouldn't
with the
know.
other future Hall of Famer.
Hi, thank you What? They say that about all of them.
They recently made their case as to why they deserve this opportunity to fight for the tag team championships again.
I was reading about the Long Island Killer. Did you hear anything about it? Yeah, that was like a year ago. It was what was it called? The Gigolo Beach Killer? Yeah. My brother's friends actually said that he actually lived like 2 blocks down from his house.
Which Flair and Bliss
Which is crazy.
Julia and Kiana James won natural selection later. And as a result of that victory, Bliss and Flair now get their championship showdown tonight against the irresistible forces.
Yeah, but that guy was insane. Really crazy stuff.
As we run up to WrestleMania, now's about the time you need to win it with a letter of urgency when you come here.
I was reading about it. They never found the killer. Yeah, they did. It was some sort of white fat guy they found. Unless you're talking about something else, because I only know... Wow, it's the Bellas. Someone I don't really care about. Well, actually, them together is more interesting than them alone.
This is the OG women's tag team for this generation.
I do want what you call it, the Bellas to fight AJ again though. That's one opponent I wouldn't mind AJ fighting one day. Because the Bella and AJ feud was pretty cool back then.
Phoenix! Bella Army! Feels good to be back on Smackdown in our hometown.
I'm your host.
Oh, and hi Charlotte, hi Alexa. So as much as we would love to wish you both luck in your match tonight, that's not the reason why we're here. No, it's not. Because no matter who wins this match and walks out as the champions, the Bellas came back for gold, and we are next in line for the women's tag titles. So tonight,
them together is not corny.
Right
it was them by themselves that was the worst.
So we could get a good look at our competition.
So the Bellas are going to stick around for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, and that's coming up next.
Them together is not corny. Them by themselves is corny. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's see,
I didn't mean to do that. I mean, you're lucky this was empty. You're lucky it was empty.
Yeah, no, you lucky it was empty. You lucky, because you should have put that cup already in the kitchen.
I knew it was empty, so that's why. Crickets in the arena. No, did you see that chick? She was happy. So you only my old what you call it, my old choir teacher said, as long as you got one person cheering, you have an audience. That's the advice she always gave me. She said, as long as there's one person cheering for you, you have an audience. like, you know, coming to a close, but I see the signs that it will soon. They've been showing signs. They've been doing a decent job of showing signs that this will be like, you know, the last few matches of their run together. So it'll all be good. As for AJ and Alexa, I think that's a long way till we get that. But AJ says she wants to fight Alexa Bliss, and I really think she'll make it a priority to fight all that she says who she wants. But the first stop is Bayley, of course, on Monday night. So she'll fight her student. She wants to fight her student again. She says she wanted to fight her first. So let that happen. Gotta go keep the hard work, keep training. Thank you, Ava. Hi there.
Well, last year it was that curious friendship of Alexa and Charlotte, and they held the Women's Tag Team Championship for 100 days.
Right, it has been a minute.
Now, over to the New Year reset and this opportunity to reclaim gold. Now, a couple weeks ago was such an impressive performance by the irresistible forces. They bullied their way to the top of this division. When they got the chance at the top, night before Elimination Chamber, they toppled Rhea and Io.
Yeah, I like that word, bully. Couple of bougie bullies right here with Tag Gold at exactly the time of year.
No.
You
I never watched One Piece.
Tag Gold. Now, will they be holding Tag Gold?
And frankly, I don't think I will, because just like Naruto, Bleach, and also Attack on Titan, those have too many seasons and too many episodes. So I think I'm more prone to now watching anime the more episodes it has.
On the WrestleMania card, which is almost unthinkable when you look at the kind of firepower and championship resumes we have in the ring.
It really is. First defense of
I meant the live action version. Oh no, but I hear some good and also bad things about it. But I think honestly, I think it's only bad. I think it's only bad things because people are just not used to the realistic envision. But it looks pretty good to me.
The challengers, the team of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair! And their opponent, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Irresistible Forces!
Yeah, I do like those outfits that Lash Legend and Nia Jax have. Especially since Nia Jax
There's the gold on the line.
has tried more looking, having
match from here in Phoenix.
She has camouflage. She basically has camouflage material on her. That's the kind that thermal leggings are made with. So it can look like you have skin exposed, but it's really just material. For material inside, and then a thick fabric material elastic over it.
Tag team maybe of Lash Legend and Nia Jackson. They don't need a second invite to get the upper hand in the early goings here.
This Women's Tag Team Championship match presented by Cricket. Smile, you're on Cricket.
They really are tag team championships that have pretty much caught the gaze of every single woman in WWE over the past 6 months. And it continues.
I see some either tiger print or leopard print, and I'm like, yes, that's perfect. That's perfect pattern / color coordination, because I always thought that tiger print and leopard print go the best with teal colors.
Against someone as powerful as Nia Jax.
Grabbing that cannonball in midair. Meanwhile, Charlotte over the top crossbody. Of course, she takes a massive pump kick from Lash Legend.
Well, we've had right from the off the kind of bedlam that we are simply only too used to in the women's tag division.
That is a dynamic duo holding gold right now. As they look at the Bellas.
I got it all wrong. That's not Tiger Print at all.
Next.
That's just laced up.
You know,
That's just great. That's just like a royal great. I really forgot what that pattern is called, but mostly people call it a peacock pattern. What? What did you say, Mommy?
Moments ago, Alexa Bliss waved. And she is doing ones and two. Wiggle. Like that. Little wiggle from Nia. The cannonball off the apron. We have seen Alexa through the years have such success, and yet Nia Jax was able to secure her out of midair.
You know, the biggest problem with Nia Jax all along has been that most women on their own simply cannot take Jax down. You need to double team her. Here's the real problem. Nia Jax has a similarly built woman in Lash Legend who you also need to double team, so now it's effectively 2 against 4.
Look at retain right away.
And if I was the Balor twins, I might be thinking to myself right now, how badly do I want tag gold? Do I really want to get in the ring with Lash Legend and Nia Jax? Should they be successful here tonight? I'm not so sure many would want to.
Look at the hyperextension of that left arm as Lash Legend. All that torque and that angle she's taking against Bliss.
Yeah, it's such a scientific approach to power, weakening those small joints on Alexa Bliss and just effortlessly throwing her skyward like she's a 3-pointer from downtown.
This former star college basketball player in the SEC at Texas A&M, Mississippi State.
Almost didn't even try to complete that pin there. Enjoying punishing Alexa Bliss a little too much. Dangerous tactic when gold is on the line.
Now from one powerhouse to another, Alexa continues to take punishment here from Nia Jax.
There's one unique maneuver right there. Highly effective, however, hyperextending the spine of Alexa Bliss and causing some major damage around the throat too.
And we'll get out of the way.
And you do sense that the irresistible forces have been taking Alexa Bliss a little too lightly so far. This is a 5-time world champion. A 14-time world champion.
Yes, she is.
Charlotte Flair for good measure.
The official holding back Charlotte Flair, and with that, Lash Legend will beat down in the corner against Bliss.
So now you see the tactics coming to the fore. They can distract the referee. Maximize the punishment on one of your opponents.
Either all that weight went into her ass or her tits, because I can't tell.
Lash Legend right back in there. Splash and the hook of the leg, they're going to put it away, and Bliss survives it.
Splash Legend. They're going to change the name, Joe. I'm copywriting that one.
Alexa Bliss has been in a world of hurt as Lash Legend and Nia Jax have been getting the best of her. She is desperate to make that tag to Charlotte Flair.
Just missed by a head.
I mean, it was inches.
Those are the differences at championship level, but not giving up here is Alexa Bliss, fighting tooth and nail. But just not big and strong enough to match Lash Legend.
Lash Legend looking right to the face of Charlotte Flair at this moment, too. Bliss gets away!
Yes!
Charlotte Flair!
Well, there's a record scratch right on the field. And the pace immediately
That's good.
just to survive a major time for
Off the rope to the crossbody, then she takes out Nia and down to the floor chops.
Yeah, that hurts. Oh, make that noise.
She gotta. She has to hold them. Can't have a nip slip there.
Clothesline signature Charlotte Flair.
And it's Charlotte. It's usually Charlotte that has the most nip slips.
around this time of year. His success has been elusive in the early goings of 2023. Sicks. It could be about to change.
Tag to Nia Jax. Familiar foes through the years. A rivalry that has heated up through the tag team division. Recent Samoan drop by Nia. How quickly things can change in Charlotte able to get that much.
One move from Nia Jax. That's all it takes to completely take the sting out of Charlotte Flair, who was having it all her own way, and this could be
Annihilator misses.
In the ring corner hard there. And maybe about to double down now is Charlotte Flair, scurrying into that top turnbuckle. We know what comes next, Joe.
Nia Jax in the target zone for that signature moonsault to win gold. Lash Legend saves it in the
I don't know, but I have a feeling that maybe they'll win it again only because they rather have them fight the Bella Twins than these two. No offense to Nia Jax or Lash Legend.
Sends her right into the post.
Big out by Nia Jax. Smart move by Nia.
Hey.
Oh, nearly taken out the bell.
Well, there's your answer right there.
Well, Nia Jax just pulled Nikki Bella in the way, and Bree's getting a long dose for this.
Maybe. I'm not sure. It's
They
conflicted
came out
now.
to make their statement that they want next. They got a taste of it early on.
Well, they've both been flattened at ringside, but the match continues here.
Charlotte able to get out of the way.
Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss maybe closing in on a major championship victory here.
Big opportunity for natural selection. Meanwhile, Bliss up top. Could it be twisted?
Oh, man. No contest.
What's going to finish the job?
Alexa Bliss was in when Lash
Honestly.
with the double clothesline, and Charlotte now on the attack.
Well, the balance got cheap-shotted by the irresistible forces, and unfortunately for Bliss and Flair, this has all come to a head just when they were about to grab gold.
Yeah, wow, I didn't realize how tall Nikki Bella was.
Well, forget about that right now, because Brie and Nikki are getting wiped out, as have Bliss and Flair already, by still our WWE Women's Tag Champs, the Irresistible Forces, and they are not done yet.
No, they are not, and they are taking great pleasure in putting out more and more damage. Oh no! Nikki Bella.
Yeah, good.
With that leg kick.
It's okay, Naya. I accept that.
Yeah, unfortunate, but at least the Beltman got more of the ass beating.
I've been knowing him for years, dog. He's creepy, he's shiesty. You got to watch him, dog. Keep both eyes on him.
What up, bro?
So, good to see you, dog. My friend Sushi Roll, dog. I like jelly too.
We gotta go.
I like jelly too. Sushi roll.
Yo, my boy.
What's up,
Man, what's up, Randy?
How you doing, baby?
Hey, yo, congratulations on your win at the Elimination Chamber. Congratulations on going for number 15 at WrestleMania, big dog.
Well, congratulations to you and them 3 Grammys. That's got to be a record or something.
Nah, but it felt great.
Oh,
it
God, I'm sure it did. Man, what do you got going on?
Miz TV?
Miz TV.
Any advice?
Any advice? I'll give you some advice from Miz TV. He starts yapping his gums too much, whip his ass.
Piper approved, baby.
That's right.
Love you, brother.
Love you too.
Happy for you.
Thank you. You too. Take care of this.
Danhausen still put a curse on him, so... No! No! transition.
And things go from a combo with Nick Aldis to an instant tag team that earns a title shot. David Priest, R-Truth against Lars Garza next.
Itching my nose is annoying.
Turn the corner of a Mania now. WWE World is in Vegas April 16th to the 20th, the ultimate WrestleMania week destination. And listen to this. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, is officially in. He will be part of the stacked lineup with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss and Finn Balor, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez. Tickets are on sale now at WWEWorld.com. Cody will be there, folks.
Where do you guys think you're going?
Look, I get it. Seeing your sister get kicked in the face sucks, but we had that match won until you interfered.
And sticking your noses where they don't belong cost us the tag team titles.
You know, listen up, Charlotte. Nia and Lash came at us. Do you think we're just gonna sit there and do nothing?
Besides, Nikki and I came back to fight for the tag titles. And thank you to Aldous. We're up next.
For a second, I thought that was blood on her eye, but that's just really dark pink eyeshadow, which looks nice.
Priest and R-Truth in the ring to take on Los Garza. Of course, wait, last week the stereo ending up Los Garza coming right out to jump right on top of them.
Yeah, so Priest and R-Truth won tag team turmoil last week. They are the #1 contenders for the WWE tag titles held by the MFTs. However, Priest and R-Truth did get the lucky draw. They came out last in that matchup, whereas Los Garza got the bad luck.
Speaking of bad luck, how about Damian Priest rising up to his feet?
Well, it is about the 13th, so
yeah, the bisexual Undertaker.
Day for Los Garza. Now, Los Garza were fantastic last week. They put away 2 tag teams, one after the other, and then when they were exhausted, they had to take on Priest and R-Truth, and things went south in a hurry after that, as they have done right now. So I understand Los Garza being pretty frustrated after last week's performance. However, that is the luck of the draw in tag team turmoil.
Now R-Truth tags in to get to business. And I was just about to say that stereo finish last week. I mean, that crowd up in Portland was on fire with the simultaneous attitude adjustment to South Africa.
Yeah, well, some things just aren't supposed to work, but somehow R-Truth and Damian Priest last week did work. And I think over time, Damian Priest may well get frustrated with the antics of R-Truth, who sometimes seems to lack lucidity. Seems to exist in a completely different world to the rest of us.
Here comes Berto on the tag. He's going to pull him up, hit him in place for Angel to drive with that massive knee.
This is statement time for Los Garza. A little more of what we saw from last week, please, gentlemen. Because they showed last week they are major players in the tag ranks when they hit Top Gear.
Wait, last week in that tag team turmoil, you see this massive knee that just came in against R-Truth. It was very impressive with what they were able to do against Fraxium. And then the Wyatt Sicks. But you mentioned that brawl, that final match, Priest and Truth, as they had the fresh legs, they had that position, they took advantage.
Taking advantage now is R-Truth, a momentary slip up by Fatu, and it could well cost Los Garza here. But well, there was a tag, and I don't think R-Truth was paying attention to that.
Los Garza's real name are
too much fun in that ring, maybe.
You mean like both of them? Because I only know one's name is
right here. Pushing down on that middle rope.
Hey.
This is Los Garza suddenly taking control of this matchup.
Priest and R-Truth should have a tag team named like Truth and Punishment.
How impressive by Angel and Berto in control against Priest and Truth.
I only know that phrase from Star Wars of the Forces of Evil. I don't think they would have a name like that. But they would have a truth in their name somehow, because all of the tag teams that R-Truth was in have the word truth in there, so... contract signing, it depends what will happen and what has been said. So we shall see. But that won't happen till the end. That'll be the closing segment.
Here in Phoenix, a great, massive crowd at the Mortgage Matchup Center for Friday Night Smackdown. Remember, the contract signing for the undisputed WWE Championship match at WrestleMania will take place in moments. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton will take care of business and put pen to paper. Right now, it is tag team action. Damien Priest, R-Truth against Los
Love
Garza.
this NXT commercial video. The superstar
Number one contender status when they were able to run the gauntlet in tag team turmoil.
You mean the waiting room.
Ridley of Los Garza, they did all the dirty work. They were eliminating
It would be cool if they updated, like, you know, if they updated, like, you know, the silhouettes, but they don't. They just use the same ones over and
so
over.
far this evening because Los Garza have got a major gripe in how things went down last week. They feel they got the short end of the stick in tag team turmoil, and they are making a statement in the ring tonight. And R-Truth simply can't get out of the blocks here.
It's an orange.
And this is a hyper-aggressive Angel now. We know all about their high-flying abilities, but this has a different level of grip right now. And R-Truth, who sometimes is convinced he's John Cena getting taunted, well, that perhaps is the worst thing you can do against R-Truth.
As Angel just found out.
Angel desperately needing a tag, as does R-Truth, and looking up, Damien Priest in the corner, but nowhere near him is R-Truth.
You know, speaking of John Cena, not John Cena editing an R-Truth interview watermark and putting John Cena's little brother underneath it.
This means punishment time for Los Garza.
Massive. Look at these strikes every which way from one of the best strikers in the business.
No doubt about it. So much range, so much precision, and so effective now against Los Garza.
Let's look out of Damien Priest. He is energized tonight here in Phoenix.
Well, R-Truth at this point might be completely wiped out in this one, so Priest might have to do it alone. And if he does it alone, he might want to go old school.
Oh, and that's what he's doing as Berto feels the pain.
And this place coming unglued for Damien Priest, the former World Heavyweight Champ.
Could be lining up success for a tag team championship that they are aligned to battle for the save made by Angel.
Things were given apart there for Los Garza, and that might have been the beat they needed to kind of regroup and get back on track. However, one look up later, maybe denied. Well, there's just no stopping Damien Priest now.
And Jordan remixes his theme song to a female version to use for his heel character.
And the springboard.
I don't know, because the only person who ever used a female in their original theme was Bray Wyatt when you know, it was his Firefly Funhouse, and then it transitioned to, you know, Hell Live in Fear.
Those Garza, when they find that gear, they are so dangerous.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've got a certain rhythm, and that rhythm has been flawless tonight. A long boots up from Priest. What's a fly in the ointment?
He's got him by the neck. Right where he likes to put him. But instead of south of heaven, Angel is climbing up.
Damien Priest is just a step ahead of everything that Los Garza tried.
Razor's edge to the center of the ring.
It's just a scene of utter devastation in front of Damien Priest. And Los Garza look like beaten men.
Give us something became a woman's thing. Well, yeah, but that matches his aesthetic, so that's kind of different.
Last week. Why not try it once again?
Attitude adjustment, south of heaven in stereo. Here are your winners.
opposite personalities, but they are closing in on tag goal. It's like R-Truth and Damian Priest are cooking tonight.
We tried. And Johnny, one of the best wrestlers on the planet, in there? No.
I've tried everything. I don't know what to do anymore.
You know, sorry to interrupt, but maybe we just get back to basics. We just really simple things.
Back to Johnny wrestling. Yes, you're right.
Okay, sure.
We gotta get him back to Johnny wrestling.
Sure, let's push him out of here.
Yes.
You got it mostly?
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
mostly.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm ready for my apology hug. You saw the replay from last week. Come on, bring it in. Let me ask you something. Why are you still wasting your time?
Beef was talking to Jade Cargill in the background, you know.
Just get over it, dude. He's a human being, and there's a lot of history there. Come on. Look, while you're wasting your time helping the man who cost us the WWE Tag Team Championships, I'm busy helping the Motor City Machine Guns. I got us a match, okay? Next week, okay? Guess who with? Who? Braxian. Just heard it from Nick Aldis right now. Awesome. Yeah, couldn't be better. Cool. All right. You still committed to the Motor City Machine Guns or what? What do you think? Prove it. Okay, I will.
Hey, Miz! How you doing? Anyways, as my mentor, you can wear his best-selling new T-shirt on Miz TV tonight with Jelly Jam. You have your
Jelly
own
Jam?
T-shirt? Yes, doesn't everyone? No, not everyone gets their own T-shirt the first week they're in WWE. I get mine on my first day. Anyways, tonight we can do Good Night Housing with Dan Housing. No. I'll get my own celebrities. No. Get my own desk. No. And it'll be a great time, and best of all, I can replace Miz TV. No! Oh! Well, really? 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 You remember what I said last week? What you're gonna Hey, silence! Let me finish. I was gonna say,
Silence.
you are just
He was warned. Get Dan House on a personal appointment ASAP. Miz TV with Jelly Roll next.
Monday, Brock is back.
The Beast returns to find out if anyone has the guts to answer his WrestleMania Open challenge.
Somebody already made the female version of Voices. I could send it to you. It's either someone who did a cover or it's made with AI. So it's kind of good.
What kind of a move is the OTC gonna be in after the inflammatory comments from the world champ CM Punk?
Acknowledge me.
Covers don't count.
Eastern Pacific, only on Netflix.
Cause I could sing voices, but I just choose not to because I cannot raise my voice that low and I cannot scream that loud. and if somebody heard voices in a soft voice like mine, they wouldn't even bother to listen because that's not the vibe that the song gets. What do you think B-Fab was telling Jade Cargill in the background? Because they were talking in the background when they had them focused on Johnny Gargano. I wonder if B-Fab and her are going to be a tag team or something. That would be pretty interesting. I wouldn't hate that. Because B-Fab would do a lot of great things if WWE had put her in with right people. I'm not saying that Michin isn't, but obviously hasn't been working with them. Literally 4 weeks. had a promo, another promo together. You just impatient because you haven't seen a brawl yet? We're gonna get one eventually, so calm down. You want the action to happen. Relax, there's still plenty of time. You want backstage brawls and or ringside brawls.
A 30th anniversary of Austin 316, WWE Ghost Rider Raider and Stone Cold.
She could be a manager for Jade Cargill. I mean, honestly, she's better off being a manager because that's the role she's been had ever since she got here.
It is time for Miz TV.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history.
I just wish Hit Row was back.
You cursed.
Best mic ever. Thank you, whoever did that.
Best mic ever. You're cursed. The mic doesn't work.
It's been a while, but welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV. My guest tonight is fresh off of being inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. He is a 3-time Grammy winner. Ladies and gentlemen, get up out of your seats for Cody Rhodes.
But you know what? This is what happens when Danhausen curses you twice? That's the thing we have yet to find out.
Kelly Rhodes accomplished. This winter given a bunch of passionate acceptance speeches the Grammys ever heard last summer, of course, that courageous effort at SummerSlam and now back in WWE. We are so thrilled to be reunited with Jade.
Oh yeah, always welcome aboard the WWE.
Is he gonna fall into his seat?
Always a popular.
Is he gonna fall into his seat?
I like that two-step, Miz. I like that.
Cotton candy, sweet and go. Give it up for Jade Rhodes. Welcome to Miz TV. What brings you here to Friday Night Smackdown?
Well, I'll tell you what, Miz. It is the road to WrestleMania, baby. There is no way that I was going to miss two of my friends who are main event WrestleMania. My boy Cody Rhodes and my brother, the Viper, Randy Orton, are signing their contract tonight in one of my favorite cities in America. Y'all knew I was coming. What's up, Phoenix?
Phoenix loves you in the ring, and let me tell you something. I've seen you in this ring. I see the potential. I see the celebrity. I see the moxie. All you need is a mentor. Someone to teach you my Mr. class and the 3 core values of master, inspire, zone in, and that mentor is none other than me. All you have to say, Jelly Roll, is yes.
No.
No?
No, listen. I love you, I do, but I think we all know that you have a history of every time you get a partner, you end up kind of stabbing them in the back, Bubba.
Stab him in the back, huh? You know, you're a good old redemption story, aren't you, Jelly Roll? Everybody celebrates your redemption story, don't they? But nobody talks about the person behind that redemption story, and that person is me. 2 years ago, SummerSlam, you fell down, and your obese butt couldn't get yourself back up.
You couldn't get yourself back up. And what happened? To save you from that embarrassment, I reached my hand down and I picked you up. And in that moment, Jelly Roll, in that moment, you realized that you needed to change your life.
Hold on, am I hearing you right? Are you trying to take credit for me losing 250 pounds?
You're welcome.
Are you that delusional? Are you that narcissistic now that you come out here and you want to take credit for somebody else's hard work?
I'm the one that got up and ran them miles, baby. I'm the one that changed my life. I'm the one that brought that absolute dog out of me. And for you to stand here and try to take credit for it, you should be disgusted with yourself, Mike. I liked you a lot better when you were fat.
Dog, fat or skinny, I will whip your ass.
You better understand who you're in the ring with and show him some respect. I am the locker room leader.
You are a locker room loser.
Hey, Kit, are you there?
Yes, boy!
Yes.
Oh, boy. Oh, no, that's the old one. Yes, they, them!
I'm the true real man. Feel it in the motion. Kid Wilson, the antidote emotion. Kid Wilson, baby, no one can
I
tell
beg you,
me.
please stop wasting your time. The problem isn't with you mentoring him. The problem
It's him.
The problem is him.
No. Listen, this is getting weird. I like you, Kid Wilson. I think we all secretly kind of like you a little bit, Kid Wilson. In fact, let me show you. Look, just watch. Hear me out, kid. I've been practicing.
No! It's the face tattoos. It's the criminal charges. It's building a brand on bad behavior, and now you come out here, you swivel your hips, and you mock me! You mock me when I am trying to have a serious conversation. Listen. The problem is with you, Jelly. You lose 300 pounds and you expect these people to cheer you like you're some kind of hero. This man is no hero. You are a man running away from who you truly are, and you are fat-phobic. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. That's all you do, you laugh. But you're a changed man, right? You inspire people. You sicken me. You don't inspire people. You don't inspire anyone. You reinforce, you promote an unhealthy beauty standard. And that tells me everything. Everything I need to know about you, Jelly Roll. Because Jelly Roll, you are toxic.
Jelly right in the face of Kid Wilson. Oh! Pushing Jelly back. Oh, he just clapped the Miz! Wilson moved out of the way! Well, Master Inspire zone in is runs up and down. He's toxic to
Celebrities usually have matches with
He's
Miz.
a superstar, and he's inspiring to many. How can you not call that toxic? Just punch the face of 250 pounds and swivel hips. Look at the swivel hips.
The face of the Miz has been beautifully broken, and that, Joe Tess, is toxic.
So good to have Jelly Roll back. Well done, Jelly.
I don't think Miz would agree with that.
Well, he was cursed, so that's one of the main reasons why
This got dropped. What a knockout, though. That was crazy.
Hey, man, I'll holler at real quick. Hey, man, look. First off, Miz. But look, listen, last week I heard what you were saying about your mom and that being the reason for your passion, and I'm starting to get it with you. You know, maybe that this open challenge It's too much of a burden for you. No? No, you don't get me. I don't. You see an opportunity.
I'm gonna go watch my
to
hands.
fight, right? Okay, but I'm fighting every single minute. Why? Because I'm stuck. I'm stuck between two extremes. It is either complete confidence or the ultimate sucked out. Okay? And sadly, it's the only way I know how to live because I don't know peace. You know what? You're right. I don't understand. Because a guy like me, I take shots to make shots. I put up numbers like Bam Adebayo. And if you didn't give me this shot and this opportunity, maybe I wouldn't be the United States champion right now. Really, I need you to lock in. There's not a long line of guys lining up to fight Ilya Dragunov. So maybe I'm starting to think there's something more to the reason why you don't want to fight me. Guess I can't fight you. Well, I'm fighting myself. Okay?
Julia! Keep hiding behind that little secretary of yours because as soon... Well, if it isn't all, don't touch me yet! Don't touch me yet! As I was saying, after I beat Kiana tonight, I am coming for that United States Championship. You can kiss that title
She just
goodbye,
rolled Chelsea
but soon
Green
enough,
away.
you and everybody else will know exactly what time it is. It's Tiffany time!
Beat that ass, dude!
Chelsea's halfway to Glendale right now.
I want to see you drop. I love that outfit.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
It basically looks like a poison. It basically looks like a poison butterfly Divas title.
Tiffany Stratton against
She's been into the butterfly aesthetic.
Here on Smackdown.
Butterfly, fairy, mariposa.
Your seat to history awaits at the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame, honoring Stephanie McMahon, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Demolition, and more. A night like no other. A celebration in Las Vegas. And there, icons become legends. The WWE 2026 Hall of Fame. Tickets on sale now.
You saw Tiffany? She rolled.
Yes, Ma, I thought.
She did roll dance. Well. She's gonna get your ass out of here.
The rat and Floyd. The rat and Floyd. It's Tiffy time. Cool, your mom likes WWE, which my mom did too. Well, I wouldn't like it if it wasn't for her shoving it in my face at a very young age. So, but like I always keep saying, I did not like WWE at all when I was younger. I was just forced to watch it because she kept putting it on every TV in the house when it was time. So I just watched it because I kind of had to, but especially when I became a teenager, 15 through 16, I started to get into it. Tiffany wants Julia's United States Championship, WWE might book it at Mania. That's good. At least both get to do something, and Tiffany kind of has to, because you can't be on the WrestleMania poster and not do anything for WrestleMania. So that's like, you know, a guarantee.
Just an awesome night here in Phoenix as we head towards our contract signing. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Everybody has come out to this night of Friday Night Smackdown to take in all the non-stop action, including Vanessa Hudgens, the main actress and singer and superfan. Oh! And
Gabriela Montez.
Title special edition. You can go to WWEshop.com and find that there. There is Mark
Gabriela Montez, High School Musical.
UFC heavyweight champion, of course, Johnson's incredible betrayal, Mark Berg. It's so outstanding.
I never would have expected Vanessa Hudgens to be interesting.
So wake up! You don't deserve that. It's toxic, toxic, toxic! But don't you worry, Miz. If it's a fight he wants, I'll go talk to Nick. And I'll give him what he wants.
Hey, the Miz! Did Jimmy Jam knock out any of your teeth? Really used to.
Jimmy Jam.
Anyways, if Danhausen was out there, he could have defended your honor. Get out. You know, there's only one thing you have to do to reverse the curse. There's no curse.
There is no curse.
So many Danhausens here in Phoenix tonight.
There's so many Danhausens.
He's so close to taking a
He's not multiple people.
Rhea Ripley still proving herself on this road to WrestleMania.
Asuka versus Kairi Sane might happen at WrestleMania, right? I'm not sure. WrestleMania usually has only 8 matches in total, 12 if we're lucky. Marcher is one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, hands down. This man has dynamite on his hands. I don't know who that is, sorry.
Accompanied by the Women's United States Champion Julia from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana Jade!
We've had this conversation a lot in recent months that James
I like that outfit because it basically looks like she's wearing a coat and it reveals the dress, but she's just wearing a bustier, so that's just a cool effect.
Yeah, so broken out huge over the past couple of months has been Kiana Jade. You mentioned it, epic performance in the Royal Rumble, epic performance in the Elimination Chamber. Kiana was a rank outsider when she first arrived on Smackdown a few months back, but has proven that she is a major contender. That's the problem now for Kiana Jade. She was flying under the radar, but now the word is out. Everyone knows they need to step their game up when they're in there with Kiana James.
So here we are, 5 weeks away from WrestleMania. Tiffany Stratton was so close in Chicago to win Elimination Chamber. You know, the last time Smackdown was here in Phoenix was last January when Tiffany cashed in that Money in the Bank
I still don't know who he is, but at least, like, you know, I know what he looks like.
But I'll tell you this right now, Tiffany Stratton was probably WWE's Woman of the Year in 2025, but she's now in danger of slipping away from a spot on WrestleMania despite being runner-up in the Women's Royal Rumble, being runner-up in Women's Elimination Chamber, both times within touching distance of a main event spot at WrestleMania. Now potentially we'll be left with nothing.
Well, that's what makes these next 5 weeks so interesting, just to see how things will play out.
Well, you mentioned that it could be why Tiffy suddenly has noticed the United States Championship around the waist of Julia, and Julia quite smartly said, hey, you want a piece of me? Go through the official representative, Kiana James, first. We'll see if Tiffy is capable of doing that. Oh!
Kiana James.
Nice connection with that deal breaker there. Hasn't used that move in quite some time. Used it quite a lot back in her NXT days.
Io Sky should go to Smackdown, so it could be a triple threat for United States Championship at Mania. Well, that could definitely be the only title that could be up for triple threat, honestly. Because there was no way she was going to get a main title match, be in the middle of a main title then.
Wade, you just mentioned moments ago the original Kiana James. She busted up a deal breaker to turn things
Tiffany
around.
needs this one.
Against
Oh, I'm not worried
What
about
is
her.
it
She's
that you
going to
like
win
about
this.
Kiana
But I
James
don't want
offensively?
that.
Well, offensively, it's the smart strategy she utilizes. She is a mega brain. She's clearly more intelligent than your average superstar in WWE, and she knows how to use that to full effect. The athleticism is something that I don't think people were quite aware of. She is a snappy mover. She can do great high flying, and as we saw with the likes of Nia Jax, she can throw around some of the more powerful ladies in the division too. I'm struggling to find a single weakness in Kiana James. And of course, we talk about her time in NXT. She did win gold in NXT. She won the NXT Women's Tag Championship while she was down there alongside Fallon Henley. I think sooner rather than later, I can see some gold around the waist of Kiana James here on SmackDown.
Yes, she has been peaking. Now a lot of attention with the upset win to make it to Elimination Chamber.
That's dangerous. For all the smarts of Kiana James, you simply cannot take your foot off the gas against someone as skilled as Tiffany Stratton. Now, perhaps that's part of the strategy. Turn the referees back and allow Julia to get a free shot in at Tiffany Stratton. A warning shot there to Stratton. Don't come too close to my United States Championship.
Tiffany looking for it right here. All that fortune on his shoulder.
Stratton has barely got out the blocks tonight.
The reason I said that is because Io Sky doesn't have no storyline for Mania. There's nobody for the storyline with going to Mania. I don't know, because it's pretty stupid if you put a person that is on the WrestleMania poster and not put them in WrestleMania.
Of Tiffany Stratton's time
It's
on
false
SmackDown,
advertising if
who
you
have
ask
been
me.
able to do this to Tiffany Stratton and render
I'm giving
the skills
WWE
of
the
Stratton
benefit of the
obsolete.
doubt that they'll put Io Sky in a match, but if they don't, then
looking for an opening here.
False advertising.
He's looking for anything at this point. It's been all Kiana James, and this could be a major turning point. Both women driving each other's heads.
Only so far, Rhea and Jade Cargill are in a match. Becky Lynch still needs to be in one. Tiffany Stratton still needs to be in one. Wait, no, I'm lying. Liv Morgan is in a match with Stephanie McIntyre, so only Becky Lynch and Io Sky. Yeah, Becky Lynch and Io Sky need to be. Becky Lynch and Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton need to be in a match.
In the midst of a match, you couldn't even see the injury, and this is going out for weeks. Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James trying to decide things in the ring, and right now, All of a sudden, we get a glimpse of it in a wheelchair. Chelsea Green and Alba Fire coming down as Tiffany Stratton looks to regain control.
Crazy cutter move there from Tiffany Stratton, whose offensive arsenal continues to grow.
Smackdown because Rhea is on Smackdown.
Maybe
after WrestleMania, sure, but they said themselves that they're taking a break as a tag team, so if they want to do that, at least it was left on a good note because I'm pretty sure, like, it would be saddening to most people that they, like, you know,
Well, able
broke
to
up on
counter
bad
that
terms.
cartwheel Alabama slam attempt, and look at Kiana James.
Falcon arrow connected there.
Looking away, and the shoulder did get up at 2 and change.
And Tiffany is hurting in a big way here, and you sense that Kiana is moments away from victory. If she can put a final flurry together here.
We're going to do that right here against Stratton.
Stratton wisely negotiating her way out of whatever Kiana was attempting there. And fighting back with some firepower of her own.
Oh, the rolling senton. She's in position, in the and Julia knew it. Julia knew the prettiest muzzle ever was in the target.
Dragging her official representative out of danger. Oh, wow! Of course, Tiffany gets a victory here tonight. Oh, here we go.
Chelsea Green is up on her.
Uh-oh.
Where's she at there?
Well, you know, tell your heart in action here.
Was it a pink wrench she was trying to strike her with?
Well, would have been a disqualification, which I think is why Julia got stuck in the middle.
A pink wrench.
Julia able to defend that time. And now Julia's got her held up as the left was told.
She missed. She only. She missed, you know. She just had to fake that she was hit.
Turned into a disaster in a hurry for both Kiana James and Julia, and indeed Alba Fire and Chelsea Green. Nice movement there from Tiffany Stratton, and of course, one chance is all she needs to get the prettiest win so ever. Kiana James and Alba will be kicking themselves after that one.
Tiffany Stratton, remember 5 weeks to go to WrestleMania. It'll be interesting to see how things play out for Tiffy time.
Well, McIntyre her claims for an opportunity at the United States Championship that belongs to Julia.
And the contract signing between Cody and Randy is still to come your way. Next week we're in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's another power pack card for Friday Night Smackdown.
Yes, indeed it is. We saw a knockdown a little earlier in our tag match, but next week the Bella Twins get their shot as they take on the champs, the irresistible forces on SmackDown.
Also, earlier tonight, we saw Jelly Roll on Miz TV interrupted by Kit Wilson with claims calls of toxic. Now, Kit Wilson calls out Jelly Roll next week on SmackDown from Raleigh, North Carolina. We will see you then, of course, so much to come, still right here.
Excuse me, Trick. One of your final thoughts ahead of your match tonight against Jacob Fatu.
Man, first thing first, Nick Aldis needs to do his job. He had no business making this match tonight, but it's all good. Jacob Fatu, since you want to call out Trick Williams without my consent, I got a good mind to take off these lemon pepper steppers and smack the boogeyman out your ass. Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna tell you something.
No, don't stop. Keep talking. You've been talking such a big game lately, Trick. What happened? I thought you were gonna walk into the main event of WrestleMania. I thought you were gonna put this company on your back. Huh? All that big talk. What did you call me? Mr. Can't get the job done? How things been going for you? Huh?
Well,
I saw you get dropped at Chamber. I saw you get dropped
Don't
last
take
week
this
by
away.
Randy Orton, and now you're about to get dropped by Jacob Fatu because you keep running your mouth and you can't back it up.
Don't take it away
Yeah,
from your problems.
That feeling in your chest right now, I know that feeling very well. You're embarrassed, and you should be.
Sammy, You're hating hard, ain't you? I know why. But you're lucky I got a match tonight. Or I would drop your ass where you stand right now.
Hey, I'm here every week, and I'm real easy to find. I guess I'll see you around.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 291 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The menacing intensity, the passion, pride, and punishment of Jacob Fatu.
After what we saw on the top of the show with Drew McIntyre, it was clear that somebody was going to incur the wrath of Jacob Fatu this evening. Unfortunately for Trick Williams, it turns out it is him. Jacob Fatu goes one-on-one with Trick Williams next on Smackdown.
I want to break some big news. NXT will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs to one of the greatest wrestling cities in all the world. On Saturday, April 4th. Get ready for a fight! NXT stands up in St. Louis. The stakes are high. The world is watching. And only the best stand and deliver. NXT Stand and Deliver. Saturday, April 4th.
I like the Sammy character. I know, but I'm trying to find the right word on what he is. Some could say manipulating, or like, you know, reverse psychology or something. Or just plain fake. Ma, he didn't quit for real. So.
He's gonna really quit.
No, he could. No, he could. It's just that nobody who quits on live TV ever, what you call it, quits for real and stuff, unless they're retiring and they know they are. So.
I think he's losing patience.
Ma, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, well, when you quit, that's it. You'll be getting those little, the ones that pertain for you. After that, you're done.
action. AAA Radio Reyes is tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I will keep you updated on the AAA match.
Facebook, everywhere else. Hex is in action, but Dirty Dom.
I won't stream the I will live post what happens, so I'll keep you in check on what happens.
That's going to be awesome.
What a beautiful shot too. This is far from a beautiful shot. This is a Samoan werewolf who is looking to cause some major damage tonight, and his victim, Trick Williams.
AKA Mr. Whoop That.
I really like that they gave him a 360 platform to stand on. A whole 360 platform. Imagine if it wasn't set on slow spin, it would just be spinning like that.
And his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, Trick Williams!
So Wade, last week, Mr. Whoop That was talking some smack to Randy Orton. This week, he gets in the way of Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I think unintentionally in the chants ringing out around the arena suggests that somebody is about to get whooped. I do fear it might be Mr. Whoop That himself, who for once will be on the receiving end of said whooping. We'll see what Trick Williams can do about that.
Trick Daddy, Trick Willie, 1-800-WHOOP-THAT.
Hollywood Trick. We can keep going, couldn't we?
Absolutely.
Hollywood Trick.
Tricky 2 times.
All right. That's enough. We're going to get serious because serious is in the eyes of Jacob Fatu right here.
Yeah, there's no other way when these two are in the ring.
Bat the shit out of him.
Trick Williams at 6'5", over 250 pounds. Jacob Fatu, who's been really now a heat-seeking missile, tagged on Drew McIntyre, but this untimely interruption earlier has gotten him into this match against Trick Williams.
Trick Williams is already convinced he is WrestleMania main event ready. And I will say, charisma, looks-wise, personality-wise, that's all true. The question is, can you beat someone the caliber of Jacob Fatu? Because if you want to be in WrestleMania main events one day, that is kind of the bar you need to be above.
You see that explosiveness of Fatu backing up Trick Williams.
That's all we got!
And this might be a very steep learning curve for Trick Williams, who has been absolutely fantastic since arriving on Smackdown from NXT, but this is a very different level in the ring right now.
You see what's coming your way, bottom of your screen, the contract side between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Oh, look at the athleticism of Trick Daddy.
Trick has the hops, that's for sure, but slamming the head of Samoan into that turnbuckle might.
Getting your 2K26 next week.
Just do it for you.
That's great.
There's that learning curve I was talking about.
Able to block that right hand and send back one of his own.
Trick Williams has never quite seen anything like this before, that's for sure. Who can blame him? Just a whirlwind of aggression. Came out tonight wanting a piece of Drew McIntyre, somebody he'd had many issues with. Well, Drew McIntyre apparently has quit WWE, taken his ball and gone home, but that has not quelled the anger of the Samoan werewolf.
Yeah, that's the big headline that started the night that Drew McIntyre was joining us live. He went on an angry rant. Nick Aldis just wouldn't put up with what's been going on. Jacob Fatu arrived. And Drew saying year after year he gets screwed over, and he just walked out of Friday Night Smackdown. Drew McIntyre says he's done. He quit. He's had it.
Trick can't lose and Jacob can't lose. DQ from Drew. No way! You figured out. You figured out what I just said.
Fatu on the go.
I literally said it a moment ago.
Just freak level athletics from a man way too big to be pulling off crisp moves like that.
Incredible to think. That powerhouse of a body. As he sits him out onto the floor.
Not much is going right for Trick Williams tonight. Will that change imminently? It's going to have to.
Big deal. Let it go.
Here, Jacob Fatu. Saying all gas, no brakes. That has been the case now against Trick Williams.
Muttering that mantra to himself, and doesn't Trick Williams know all about all gas, no brakes? A nice shot there from the former boxer Trick Williams. Got that nickname Trick Willie in the boxing ring, and now, finally, getting the upper hand on Jacob Fatu, but has to make it stick.
How am I doing?
Turn around.
I'm
that right
fine.
hand.
This might not be the time for posing, although who am I to tell Trick Williams how to do things?
If Drew ever go AEW, I think he will be Drew Galloway.
Just slamming his head into the front of the desk.
Oh yeah, because that's his real name.
You just sense the confidence growing now in Trick Williams. Not that confidence is ever an issue.
I only know of one Galloway, and that's Drake and Josh's dad's boss. That's his name, Mr.
In hand
Galloway.
against Jacob Fatu. Give him an inch, he will take a mile.
Still steps coming into play as well.
He's just getting bounced around the ringside area. And no sooner did he grab control of this match, he's lost it once again. And inherently there lies the danger.
Have I had a good day? I mean, define good. I'm living life, man. You'll never hear me be the type to say, "Oh, I had the best day of my life," unless I'm actually doing something, which I'm not most of the time. So.
Creative individual, is that what you're saying, Joe?
No doubt about it.
I'm sure our medical staff love him. Keeps many people employed. Nice swinging leg there from Trick Williams. Just when you start writing off Trick Williams, that's where he can dig deep. This might be the deepest we've ever seen Trick Williams have to dig, considering the caliber of opponent before him. Finally gathering himself and getting a modicum of control in this matchup is Trick Williams. Use it wisely, young man. Use it or lose it.
What a battle we have here in Phoenix. Jacob Fatu.
Like the haircut. What haircut you talking about?
Backstage, Nick Aldis turned to Trick Williams, his constant complaints, and said, "You want something? I'll give you something."
Have you seen me with my bangs? They don't look good now. I definitely need to shampoo tomorrow.
Has been clinging on in this match, but we're starting to learn a bit about the resolve of Trick Williams, but that might do it.
Fatu from a jump up to the hook of the leg and escaping with a count of two.
But we know a lot about Trick Williams already, but right now we are learning after moves like this.
I've been bleaching my hair.
Jacob Fatu has thrown away at Trick Williams. Just how big Trick Williams' appetite for war really is.
bleaching it even lighter so I can actually put color
when
on
you're
it.
mixing it up with someone like Jacob
I don't care.
Fatu.
I don't care what that hairstylist said. I bleached my hair plenty of times before, and my hair It's just fine. I know how to fix hair when it comes to bleaching it a lot of times.
That is where the match
I've done it all through my
Fatu
teen
is
years.
involved, and that is where this one is headed in a hurry.
Oh, well scouted by Williams.
Whirlwind pump kick there, catching Fatu.
Neckbreaker.
Now we're seeing Trick start to ratchet through those gears. Some of the athleticism of Trick Williams coming to the fore. And I'm impressed with his durability in this one.
Because Fatu will ask you of everything you have.
Oh God, he's going to keep on
I used
asking
to bleach
questions
mine a
until
lot,
this
so
one
did
is
I,
over.
but
And for Trick Williams, he needs
that
to
was 8
keep
years
finding
ago,
these
so I'm
answers.
pretty good. My hair's pretty good to go. I don't think bleaching it again is going to do it any harm.
The flapjack, but following it up with a little pizzazz, and that is the Trick Williams story.
Call to action here. They're happy to put it away right here. Fatu just got that left shoulder up.
And now suddenly the tables have really turned in this one. It looks like Fatu is clinging on. Out of breath perhaps, but there's a calm behind the eyes of Trick Williams now, who truly believes he can beat the werewolf.
I shave my head all the time now. That's
And
not
he's
the
looking
same
for it.
thing.
He wants to line up that trick shot.
Adding a little extra stank on it by pulling that knee pad down.
Fatu. Pop-up Samoan. The Samoan werewolf is feeling it now. And that running hip attack.
Trick Williams is feeling it in a very different way.
How quickly things can turn with Fatu. And now Williams is in the target zone. Swanton. Fatu. Just at the last second, 2 and change to get that right shoulder up.
And the lawless Jacob Fatu coming into his own just when it was like Trick Williams had full control of this one. Just a volatile nature to Jacob Fatu, who unsurprisingly may have finally had to hit the brakes in this one. Such an exhausting effort against Trick Williams, who has matched him every step of the way.
These are these moments when Fatu digs deep, when Fatu makes a decision.
Bouncing up for that moonsault, but saw Trick Williams sliding the hell out of there. Who can blame Trick Williams? Great instinct there, but
Oh, Fatu! Massive shoulder out onto the floor.
Didn't quite get the usual head off sting, but got the connection he was looking for. And all the way to
McIntyre is here!
Well, McIntyre, who apparently quit Smackdown earlier. Oh! And what a piece of business he needed to take care of, it seems. That piece of business being the carcass of Jacob Fatu. Now the referee has missed all of this.
How does he miss all that? How do you miss all that?
Trick Williams with the trick shot.
Well, the Samoan werewolf has been thrown to the wolves by Drew McIntyre. Referee oblivious to everything.
Drew McIntyre, who supposedly had quit.
Well, no DQ, but I was right. But I was right about him showing up.
There is your winner, Trick Williams!
And we can talk about how we got there, and I'm sure this is going to run out of
And right about him never quitting because nobody who quits on live TV ever quits for real.
Thanks, of course, to a major assist from the man who has apparently quit WWE, Drew McIntyre.
We were told he had left the arena and walked out and quit. She is bearing down over Jacob Fatu. One that Fatu played a week ago in that championship match against Cody Rhodes.
The man who McIntyre blames for the reason why he is no longer WWE champion. Well, this is payback now, Jacob.
Fatu. Unsteady on his feet. A Claymore. A massive Claymore from McIntyre. Headliners are here. WrestleMania 42, the undisputed WWE Championship. The contract signing. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton is next.
Drew won't ever quit. Not yet, at least.
Some nights, it's blaming on cause. Just tension. Never knowing who might show up at the table. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
10:40, yeah, it's here. McIntyre was playing mind games with us. You mean playing mind games with you because I saw through everything. I'm not gullible when it comes to this crap. Cooling pad for my laptop because I've seen a lot of the reviews, and the laptop that I got, they just warn people that it does overheat. So I'm hoping that this cooling fan would help.
And we're just 5 weeks away from WrestleMania 42. That's the night extravaganza, April 18th and 19th. The start time's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific, both nights. The Saturday night, night 1, first hour is going to be live on ESPN 2. night 2. The first hour is going to be live on ESPN. Now, full coverage will be on the ESPN app, ESPN Unlimited. WrestleMania, the first time ever, it's going to be on ESPN.
What'll happen?
And there is Jelly Roll taking his seat ringside. We saw him in the ring earlier. He is so excited to support his two great friends. Of course, they are great friends. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. The contract signing has arrived.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just one thing to handle before we get to the business at hand. Drew McIntyre, I guess you didn't quit. So welcome back. And as a welcome back gift to you, you get Jacob Fatu one-on-one next week on Smackdown. Now, to the business at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we know why we're here. To sign the contract for the main event of WrestleMania. The WWE Championship is on the line. So without further ado, allow me to introduce the challenger, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Just words for Randy Orton back in January when he came back. It wasn't just a generic promo and hype. The Quest for World Championship, number 15.
Who's my favorite WWE superstar in men's? Well, Javon Evans, and also Jacob Fatu, and also Trick Williams, and I guess that's all for now because it varies. It does. I don't really have a locked in when it comes to men's because it varies because the men's are more so the ones whose gimmicks will change the most and when you least expect it. So my opinion changes all the time.
That's where he's headed. He's Cody Rhodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Classic all these years.
I know. Not him tossing his jacket.
From Randy, the recent years as a great friend. The Elimination Chamber. We're beside WrestleMania.
It's all the way back to their youth. Mentorships. It all comes to a head in 5 weeks' time.
So we have one last chance for Mania. Royal Rumble, Chamber, all the knocking, and then that courageous, deep-digging final match last week against Drew McIntyre. He swept it all. The championship back, WrestleMania secured, and now a great challenge against a great friend. Look at that embrace. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
Mommy, watch the door for Butler. Are you sure?
Closed it and it opened, so I just turned the knob.
Which means it's locked, so.
I want to see if it opens when it's locked.
Yes, it does.
If you close it slow, and if you close it hard, yeah.
Sounds like I know what you want to talk about. In 2007, I came to WWE. My very first match in WWE was against Randy Orton.
I wouldn't know.
And I go on to watch you win the Royal Rumble. You got into an argument with Stu about the sign and the pyro not going off. I go on to watch you main event a WrestleMania. And I thought, if I could be like that. And then I left. And this was probably frowned on. You put out a post about how you thought I could become world champion. And when I came back to WWE, I came back alone. There was no Codyverse. My brother wasn't with me. My wife stayed at home with the babies. But I had you. Randy, I'm not your son and I'm not your brother, but I have always been proud to be your boy.
I don't think you understand, Cody.
Right?
I need this.
Yes, exactly.
I need that.
Why are they so closer to each other, because they're friends, they don't need to, they're not enemies right now, so.
Let me go ahead.
But no, how am I supposed to?
Let me take this weight off your shoulders. Because I'm sure you're hearing the voices in your head, and when the bell rings, that's what I expect. That's what they expect. We get to watch the best Randy Orton has ever been. Randy Orton who just won a stacked Elimination Chamber. And I know when the bell rings that I get the legend killer, that I get the youngest world champion in company history, that I get the one that JBL said that if you built a wrestler from the ground up, he looked like you, and he would still say that. I know that we get the master of the 3 most dangerous letters in all of WWE. But that's when the bell rings. And after the main event of WrestleMania, when the last bell rings, I want you to know, I will always love you.
Because this is tradition, so hold on. Is that why he took off his suit? Is that why he took off his shirt? Because that was supposed to happen?
Just the demonstration of what Randy Orton's gonna turn into.
No. Since when has Randy Orton never turned heel?
Cody is out cold here. Ran the snow with the steel steps. Cody is busted.
Ma, he's the only one who can.
Oh my God.
Ma, he's done it before.
Steel steps.
Ma, he RP the razor blade, man.
Cody wants at WrestleMania.
The razor blade, man.
This is just savage, merciless, against the
Cody Rhodes razor bladed. Cody Rhodes razor bladed himself. He razor bladed himself mad.
Malice in the eyes of Randy Orton.
Okay.
He pushed Hogan on the floor. He hit him with the back.
Yeah. Was that the razor blade in his pocket? No, I could have sworn I saw it. I could have sworn I saw it. No, I saw it. He had it in his shirt pocket or something. The razor blade, I saw it. I think I saw it. The blade.
New York has absolutely snapped. WrestleMania has gotten a whole lot different right now. Because it lining up his head in the midst of the steel steps race there.
Assistants finally checking down here. The damage clearly already done.
My main concern is like what choking him with his tie because his tie is on. It's real tight.
Jacket.
Oh! Cody Rhodes just got flagged.
This is nothing short of appalling at this point. Absolutely disgusting for Randy Orton. And mercifully, it finally appears to be over. Cody looking like the shell of the man he was just moments ago.
You can't help yourself. And there he is.
You want to see it?
Sense of shock coming over this arena right now, unsurprisingly.
There.
Did he die? Nope, but he
Killed him.
Nope, but he
dead. His head just banged.
Nah, he just took a razor blade.
I got you.
mentorship and family level trust. And now this.
All fun and dandy. Okay. Lower this. Lower that.
Out of here.
Okay, lower that. And that's the end of that. And I knew that was coming, but I did not expect what you call it. It happened. It happened as soon as they signed the contract. So I thought this would happen over time. But either way, Randy Orton. Since when has Randy Orton, been to a pay-per-view and have a match, a title match at that, and not be heel? Cause I think that's usually how it goes. I can't say for sure, but I think that's usually how it goes. But yeah, Cody Rhodes definitely took a razor blade, and he was exaggerating, going crazy on his eyebrow or whatever, because seriously, he barely got touched by Randy Orton. He just threw him over the table, and that table flap, it put the perfect cover so he could slice himself. So, yeah, the deed is done. Whatever. Way to sell it, I guess. But this was a pretty decent episode of Smackdown. It definitely gives the build up of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes a better output. But everything else still needs time and more thought out promos and segments, because people will be expecting that the whole time, because if not, they're just not going to care about the match after all. And we don't want that, because the WrestleMania sales has been looking bleak, and I think the last thing they would want is for people to just lose the faith entirely, which probably will. Randy has to win. I personally want him to win, because I just don't want Cody as a champion no more.
Yeah, that's enough, Cody.
That's just what Cody gets. Well, he doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be busted open. So, but it's good for him. And Sami Zayn will probably persuade Randy Orton. I bet you. That's probably what his explanation is going to be for his attack. He'll be like, the voices in my head, and maybe, I'm just guessing, maybe Cody Rhodes will kind of blame Sami Zayn for giving him ideas and stuff, and then that'll make the Sami going heel thing more better. So that's just a thought I have, but it probably wouldn't happen that way. But that's a fun way to look at it, though. And this is the old Randy Orton. in 2008 and 2009. I remember those times, but it was very vaguely. But at the time, definitely when Randy Orton was heel the most. So, like I said, mostly around the times where he has solo matches and pay-per-views, he is a heel. So, unless he's the one fighting the heel. But in this case, you can't have two baby faces in a match. It never works when it's just two baby faces having a friendly match in a big match such as WrestleMania. So that's why Randy Orton kind of had to turn heel, because it never would have worked out otherwise. And most people thought Cody Rhodes would be the first to turn heel, but like I said before, WWE is iffy on it because they feel like merchandise sale will drop once he does, so that's their problem. But I personally don't think that would happen, but since a lot of kids look up to Cody Rhodes, they'll be pretty disappointed and sad if Cody Rhodes is someone that they idolize. There's a lot of Cody cosplayers out there, little tiny kid ones at that, and they be hugging and always getting his belt. So yeah, I mean, those taller costumes are like $400 to $600. So no, thank you. WWE's gonna be like, yeah, we want to keep selling taller costumes for $600. Thank you. But that's all for now. Like I said, it was pretty decent. Nothing very exciting happening per se. What? I'm not ready yet. Well, but I better get going. I need to clean up a little bit, and also I need to shower because I definitely do need to get this hair under control. These fans was nervous when Randy Orton turned heel. I just think they weren't expecting Cody to be busted open like that. But otherwise, I was perfectly fine. It's just that I didn't expect Cody to just that's basically what he did to his face. Like, damn. And I really thought I could have sworn I saw the razor blade, but I might have been hallucinating, or of course they'll just blur it out or something, or even just take out that whole image entirely. So you probably wouldn't know. But that's all. But now we have AAA tomorrow, but I won't be streaming that. But the moment I find out the results of Dominic's match, I'll let you know, because that'll kind of determine where the Judgment Day is going from now on. And if Dominic loses his title, then officially the Judgment Day won't have no titles, unless of course they push Liv Morgan to possibly win, which they probably will. So if they want, if they still want Dominic to have the Mega Champion just so he could be a champion with Liv, be a couples champion, then fine, I guess. But I just don't see it with El Vikingo having Omos by his side and possibly helping him win. So that's just my reason for all that. But that's all. I will see that tomorrow, and I'll let you know. The Knockin Chu Out streams, Instagram and Discord are in the description below. I'm on Haii until further notice, but follow them anyway. And my donation links, Code Fire, Cashapp, are in the description below too. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thank you. And as always, the Wrestling Server website is in the description below too. And as always, it is for today's show only. So if you want to watch something else from professional Japanese wrestling, AEW, AAA, TNA, anything you want, you can just go click on the home watermark on top, and it'll tell you what's on right now and what's upcoming, and you can see it anytime you like. So bookmark it, save it if you don't have live TV or streaming services like I do sometimes. So take care. I will see you all next Monday for Raw. So take care. Love you, and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.